All right, yo, what's up, guys? Basic here, back with another video. Today, obviously you can tell by the title, I'm gonna do 5 reasons not to buy a WRX. If you guys don't know, I own a 2018 WRX. It's a complete base model. Sticker price is around now, I think it's like 28,000. So this is 5 things. Now, let me just put this at the beginning because I've seen a lot of videos that are like, you know, like similar videos to this one, and they get a lot of hatred, like a lot of hatred. So let me just throw this out there for anyone who wants to throw a negative comment. Go for it, I can care less. But for anyone that wants to throw a negative comment, let me just throw this out there right away. 1, you're either a person that's gonna be like, these are some shitty 5 reasons, or 2, you're gonna be a Mustang driver that's like, you should buy a muscle car instead. So let me just stop you right there, okay? This is all purely based off of my opinion. I love this car. If you don't like this car, whatever, just leave the video. If you do like this car and you want to know these 5 reasons, go ahead and stick around for the video. But these are primarily just 5 reasons where it just kind of gets you like on the, you got to think about it. And to be completely honest, I didn't do the research I should have when I bought this car. And while I love the car, I am probably going to get a secondary car just because, yeah, these things, or at least a couple of things kind of scare me. But anyway, let's get started. Okay, so number 1, the stock tune / power on this car. So this car on paper produces 270 horsepower. These are not exact numbers, I'm sure it's like 1 or 2 off, and it's like 258 pounds of torque. In reality, this car is pushing around 220 horsepower and probably around the lines of 200 pounds of torque. Now, that is not that much power. My FRS, while it was a pretty big disappointment, I mean, I wouldn't say it can keep up, but it can keep up. Like, you know, like that car being so light can keep up with a lot of cars, even though it is so slow, but it can keep up because it's so light. All you gotta do is put bolts on and like just weight reduction the fuck out of that car and you're good. This car kind of disappointed me that it had such little power. Now, these things can be fixed with aftermarket parts, so it's not too big of a complaint. If you guys don't know, I am gonna go stage 2 on my car soon. So go ahead and stick around for that, subscribe, and those videos will be coming out soon. But yeah, that's my number 1. So the power / tune on this car, the stock tune is a piece of shit. That's number 1, okay? Okay, so number 2, this could be a love-hate type of thing, but number 2, I have loved Subarus. Even when I was in high school, I used to always see one Hawkeye Subaru. I remember I used to always see them pass, and I absolutely love the car. I absolutely love the sound of the car, and that rumble that Subaru gives you is like what you like strive for in a Subaru. But I buy the one fucking Subaru in the last 13 years that has a different engine. Yes, so this car has an FA engine. It's a boxer engine. It does not come with the EJ that almost every Subaru for the past decade has came with. Meaning that obviously you're not going to get that rumble because it's not the engine that produces that rumble. From what people say, you can kind of get that rumble if you put some headers on here, some unequal length headers, but you're not going to get that rumble that every other Subaru has, or even the STI version and the new Subarus has the EJ still. Now, it's like I said, it's a love-hate type of thing because it is a new engine. It's a you know, they're experimenting with something new. They're not sticking to the same engine because they've had that engine for a long time, and you know, like, it gets old. You know, they have to come out with something new eventually. So that is my number 2, the engine. It's a love-hate. You can agree, you can disagree. I'd love to hear you guys' opinions and comments down below, but that is my number 2. So my number 3 thing that I absolutely hate about this car. Actually, I'm just gonna add 3 and 4 in here since I'm gonna be looking at the interior anyway. Number 3 has to be this shitty interior. I do not like the seats. To be completely honest, I kinda like the seats in the limited. You're able to get the leather STI seats, but at the same time I really don't. The reason, aside from the fact that, you know, it was just too expensive to get the other ones, and realistically this was just a better option for what I was gonna do with the car. But I wanted black. I didn't want the back seats to be the black and red leather, because I can easily, you know, cover up that kind of like stitching, make it complete black up there. Get some new seats and it'll look amazing in here. So that would be one. Number 4 would be these speakers. These speakers are possibly the worst speakers that will make your ears bleed. Yeah, from what I was reading off some comments, even the limited, which comes with like Harman Kardon speakers, are pretty shitty. So that kind of sucks, because I'm a pretty big like fanatic when it comes to music. I love having my windows down and I love bumping my music, but that is something that I kind of have to live with. I want to get a sound system, but that's just gonna add more weight, and I don't know. I'll see if I'll get it once I go stage 2 afterwards. Yeah, I'll make my decision off of that. But there goes 3 and 4. Okay, so number 5, last reason not to buy a WRX, and I'm talking about 2015 plus WRXs, is the rod failure. So I've done some pretty extensive research on, you know, like how the engine fails and such. For the most part, this engine will keep up and it'll be reliable as long as you keep it stock or you put a light tune on there. But from what I hear, once you start passing stage 2, you're risking rod failure, which your rod, yeah, no, I mean, I'm just gonna say rod failure. If you want to like have like someone who like really knows about like the causes and the failure and all that, go ahead and, you know, watch a different video. I even link a video that I actually like. The guy explained it very thoroughly. I'll link that video if you want to learn more about the rod failure on these cars down below in the description. Go ahead and check that out. He's gonna explain it a lot better than I am. I'm not too familiar with it, but obviously it's like it's come to my attention. So that is number 5. That is 5 reasons not to buy a 2015 plus WRX. And I'm gonna go ahead and add a bonus one, just cause. So the bonus, I have two little small ones. It's really just nitpicky. It's not too bad. I mean, yeah, it's really not too bad. Don't expect it. One is gas mileage. My gas mileage on this car is fucking horrible, like awful, right? But at the same time, you don't buy a sports car sedan or even a sports car like a coupe, you know, you don't buy a Z or you don't buy a Mustang or Camaro. You don't buy it to get good gas mileage. I mean, you're kind of walking into that knowing and being aware you're not gonna get good gas mileage on a turboed car. It can get good gas mileage if you use cruise control, if you just don't step on it, you don't use boost at all. But then what's the point of having a fucking car? Like, I like pushing the car, not like pushing it, but I like driving the car. I like going out to canyons. I like having fun. So that's kind of just a nitpicky one. The second one would be the fact that it's already failed on me, and it failed on me at 15K miles. If you guys aren't aware, I've had this car for around 7 months. In 7 months, I have put 20K miles on it. At 15K miles, the intercooler went out and it was misfiring 2 spark plugs. So, unfortunate. It kind of pissed me off, I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, from what I hear, the intercooler on this car is a piece of shit. Not because it's a top mount. I hear there's a lot of good aftermarket top mount intercoolers. However, I'm probably gonna go with the lower intercooler. But I hear that top mount or the stock one is a piece of shit. And the 2 spark plug misfires, I'm not sure if the intercooler failure caused it, but that kind of just ticked me off, because I was like, how is it having a misfire this early on its life? I don't know. I'm hoping that me going stage 2 doesn't fuck everything up. That is kind of the reason that I waited so long to go stage 2, because, you know, it's not that expensive to go stage 2. I'm getting an access port, a J-pipe, a downpipe, and an intake. And later on, I can get my EGR deletes, my TGV deletes, intercooler, obviously, and like a couple other minor things. But it's not too pricey, especially for the power gains you get. It's not too pricey to go stage 2. But like I said, go ahead and subscribe if you guys want to get updated on that. I am gonna order everything very soon. I'm just messaging some companies to try to see if I can get like a little sponsorship, because I am gonna order everything off of just one hit. But anyway, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Like I said, I mean, if you don't if you don't quite agree with me, I'd love to hear your comments down below. Shit, drop a dislike if you really don't agree with me, but this is just purely based off of opinion. It is my car, you know, I can do whatever I want with the car, but I'm just trying to inform some other people before buying this car, like the things you should be like looking forward to. I'm gonna go ahead and upload a top 5 reasons to buy a WRX right after this video, which I'm about to record, so it's gonna be, you know, the same setting and everything. If you guys want to hear those top 5 reasons, go ahead and I'll either link that video down below, or I'm pretty sure it'll be like in your related, or just go to my YouTube channel and check it out. But I hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys have a good day, you know, hope you guys are happy. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.